the Duck Dynasty dude Phil Robertson gave a speech at the Western Conservative Conference, and he proved that Jesus is God.
He did come, and every last one of you seated in here and the rest of America and most of the world, their calendar documents it. It is 2016 years since Jesus showed up, right? So don't tell me he wasn't here. By the way, if your calendar is dated of all the human beings who have ever walked on the earth, and your calendar is dedicated and predicated to just one of them, evidently something rather large went down back then. Your calendar documents it. How come we say it's 2016 years? I don't believe in this Jesus stuff. I said, well, you're counting time by him, dude. Face it.
Can't argue with that logic there, man. Right on. Jesus is obviously real because the time is the time and the year is the year. That's so true. It's so true. If Jesus ain't real, why we count time by him? Ever thought about that? Fucking liberal. All right, so I shouldn't even have to respond to this. It's funny enough at face value. Just laugh and move along with your life. But the Gregorian calendar that we currently use today was implemented in 1582. So what, by his logic, before that, Jesus, of course, is not real because we don't count time by him yet. God damn it, he's not real. No, that is not why he's not God. He's not God because there's no evidence to suggest that he actually is God. Okay, on top of that, we actually have scientific data on this stuff. So, for example, we know that the world is 4.54 billion years old. And we know that because there's various dating methods that we use, a number of scientific dating methods like radiocarbon dating. So 4.54 billion years old, that's what the world is. And the universe is about 13.82 billion years old. And we figured that out by, you can measure how far away the universe is expanding at the moment. So that's one of the reasons we know the Big Bang is real. So it's expanding, and then you can do the math when you see it expand. And you can figure out exactly how long ago it was that the universe was at, like, the head of a pin. So we know it's 13.82 billion years old. We know the world is 4.54 billion years old. And we know humans have existed for 200,000 years. We know that based on the fossil record. We have plenty of evidence to suggest we're at least 200,000. There's some new evidence that says maybe we're a little older than that. But this idiot's like, I mean, what do you mean? Well, I know the world is 6,000 years old because of the Bible, and we count time based on Jesus, so obviously that's real. Well, idiot, you do know that there's an Islamic calendar too, right? And some places use the Islamic calendar. So by your logic, when you're there, well, obviously Muhammad's the prophet, and obviously I believe in Allah and the Quran. Why? Because we count the time by him. Therefore, debate over, bitch. There's calendars based on paganism. It's true because that's what we count the time by. You're such a child. Your logic is so silly.